Hey, Mark, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Fine, two things. There we go.
There we go.
Okay, so tell the audience what we want to chat about.
Well, I was looking on the board today and I noticed, well, I wanted to see because I've kind of been seeing a lot of terminations.
Mhm,
Like people are terminating listings.
mhm. And
And I
relisting them.
think, hmm,
A lot of them are relisting.
a lot of them are relisting. But they're doing this because there's no action, right? So I want to see. First of all, I want to share the screen with these are the cancellations.
Let's
Hold
take us
on. I want to write this number down too. So the active listings are 777. Okay.
as of the end of July, right?
There was 165 relisted. So what percentage is that?
Wow. That the inventories could be a bit less. It's not going to be an accurate number because those are from the end of July numbers. But let's just anyway, we can do it
I
that
can
way.
tell you what the actives are. You want me to tell you?
Yeah, I do. I do. It's going to help out. And then I want to go through and look at these price points to see exactly where I think it's. I think my thoughts without even going deep in this, it's all the prices, the price ranges in a sense. Before
Some
it
of them
was,
went up.
yeah, well, surprise. Let's raise things up. I've been talking about it for months now.
Okay, so in freehold, there's 585.
Okay. Are those
And in
terminated?
free and 165 were canceled and relisted.
Yeah, but hang on though. Out of the 165, is that all freeholders or condos in that
They're all
mix?
freehold.
Okay. Okay, keep that number there. How much?
I
Five?
wrote it down. 565, 585.
Uh, okay, hang on one second.
And these terminations only from 21 days, right? 20 days from the 1st to the 21st. That's it. And only in the city of Barrie.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's huge. So we're saying, so on that base in the 585 freehold listings based on these, that's 28% of the inventory is being canceled and relisted, or some, we can't just say all of it's being terminated and relisted. Some are just, say, no, we didn't get our money, we're taking off the market.
Okay,
Or
so that's why we're going to take a look right now. Okay. So if you go into a listings history, you can see it was terminated at 544 and it came back at 524.
how many days
How many
at
days? What?
at the 544 mark? Days on market?
60?
60.
Around
Okay.
60. So the
Okay.
next one, terminated at 599, then terminated at 574. And it
What's the
only
property
waited
at?
2 weeks. It was only like 2 weeks. And then came
That's
back and price change again already too now.
so so 60 days on market by looking at this, almost 60 days. Okay. 2 3 bedroom. Let's talk about the listing because I'm looking at 599. That's Letitia Heights area. You know, is it a 3 bedroom? Is it a 2 bedroom? I'd like to know that if I
Three
could.
bedroom.
3 bedroom. How's it show inside? Because I'm trying to get an idea of why, right? Like looking at that right now and looking at how it shows, yeah,
Not bad.
it's not bad. I don't think the 544 is a bad price, right? People
Well,
got
they've been reducing and terminating and stuff very quickly, right?
they're reacting quicker, and I think the viewer needs to understand too. Summertime is slow. I hate listing in summer. I really do, right?
I
Because you just don't have the buyers out looking at that time. The market's soft. There's not a lot of action going on.
Well,
But
especially I think this 2 weeks where kids are going back to school, everything's starting again.
everybody's big,
Um, People are on their last little holidays, they're running around. Like this one's really bad, I find.
right? And what I'm
Oh,
concerned.
okay, Mark.
Go
Look at
ahead.
this one.
Okay.
Terminated at 599, new listing 649.
Go down one more part. Was it been listed for how long?
No, this is it. This
Okay,
is
so
last time it sold.
June, so a month. So it was 599, but let's raise the price. Didn't sell, but I know there's a buyer there for 650. Like, who the hell does that?
Well, they were probably withholding offers.
Well, let's see.
Of course they were.
I can't say it enough how important it is, Diane, to make sure that your
You know
price
what? It's hard to say right now, eh?
doesn't say nothing about.
Well, they could have took it off.
Well, they tried for 599 for for a while, for a month, and then they raised it to 649. Have they done anything? Are the pictures the same? Have they done some updates to justify the increase? Because 26 days in the market and no action, and then we're going to raise the price. To me, it doesn't make a lot of sense.
They've done updates. I know when this house was sold years ago. I've been in this house.
Yeah, but they're not sure they've done updates. That's good. That's good. But what about at 599? So let's go to 649 and see if there's anything more. I'm trying
Well,
to
the
figure out.
basement wasn't finished. It was drywall.
Okay, but we're looking for 599 to 649. Why? This is what I'm trying to figure out.
No, the inside is the same.
Okay, so help me out. Help explain this to the viewer why that would happen then.
They tried to get a bidding war at 599. They thought if they listed it low, they'd get multiple offers and over 599, and they didn't get it.
I think you're wrong because it's 26 days in the market at 599 and you have nothing, and then we raise it to 649.
I don't.
So
Well, then you explain it.
I'll gladly explain it. So at 599, I was looking in there, looking for information that they were withholding offers. I didn't see it in there. 26 days on the market, then we increased the price on the 12th to 649 without any changes. To me, that doesn't make sense right now. This market is very fragile right now, and there's a lot of inventory. After we've done this, let's go through the price ranges and we can show the viewers how much really inventory is sitting there on the market. Raising a price because, oh, the buyers are interest rates, the feds are going to reduce interest rates on the 4th. Fine, everyone's coming back. This will be the third hit in reduction, isn't going to drive this market.
This one was terminated. Yeah, but look at this. This one was at 559, went to 499, got suspended, then went back up to 599. And this is all in 2024.
Mhm.
Look.
First of them, yeah, right back to the end of January.
And now then it went to 599, terminated 569.
Yeah. The price, do you agree or disagree that there's no thought process into some of these pricings that we're seeing in the market today? There's no thought process whatsoever. And there's totally all kinds of different strategies going on.
I don't know. This one worked. Look what happened.
614.
Terminated.
Sold conditional, came back on the market.
No, Mark, it did not. Yeah, this is this, but look it was terminated at 614. It was relisted at 609, sold conditionally and sold.
But look down here though.
Yeah, I know. But what they did actually worked.
Hang on a second though. Sold on the 5th of August, back on market on the 13th of August.
It was sold conditional, so the finance or something fell through.
Oh, right. We don't know what the price is. Right. Then put the new listing at 609, and then it sold for 6035.
Well, no, it was back on the market at 614.
Right.
And then they decided to cancel it, relist it, and make it look new at 609.
They reduced it. Yeah. And that's not a bad price.
And then it sold.
It's not a bad price for an N unit. Pull it up.
It's on Black Cherry, though.
I don't like Black Cherry, but for 600K for a 3-bedroom by looking at it, long driveway and unit. I don't like the street, don't like at all. don't like the kitchen, but for 600K, I think the seller and buyer did okay, right?
I don't.
Well, that's what we're seeing. We're seeing
I've seen some sold at 620 and 625 that was move-in ready, and they weren't on Black Cherry, on Holgate and stuff.
some for sure, but sold price 603.
I was gonna say, I can tell you that it wasn't a Barry agent that bought this, and I was correct.
So where are some other price ranges? So we're going through some in the sixes and sevens. What else are we seeing?
Listen, man, hold on, because we have 166 of these puppies,
We
right?
ain't going for them all.
No, but I got to get up to there's so many.
And look, as Dan's flipping through these, I'm looking at the price points in the property. There's a lot of inventory at lower price ranges here that's being terminated and relisted,
Oh yeah, I got pages and pages of it, Mark. Look,
right?
pages and pages. Like okay, now we're getting up there. Now we're starting to get up.
Right. But we're on page 5, so the first page 1 to 4 was 5 to 8. Not much at 5, but a few.
Oh, here's one for you.
Oh yeah, I love this one. I saw it the other day. Yeah, I'm gonna get excited about this.
Started at $1,050,000 in 2022, and they suspended it, but you know, that isn't really even relevant anymore. Not really.
No.
Because that's 2 full years ago, right?
Mhm.
Then they relisted it May 24 at 949.
Mhm.
They terminated it August 6th, and now relisted it on the 20th at 799.
And they're holding off on offers because
And they're holding offers, right?
they are. I already looked at it. So here's some tips. So if a buyer was looking at this property, make sure your agent goes through
Mark,
histories.
they're not.
Oh, on the other one, it is because I saw
Offers
it.
anytime.
Well, at 799. So you're telling me a very motivated. So I swear to God, I saw it the other day that they had an offer date of August 28th. In this,
Well, they changed it.
I've changed it. Do you think that seller's going down $149,000? 799? No, they're not. No, they're not. They're not.
Oh no, maybe I had the old listing. Hold on.
They're not.
Where what? Hold on. Because it was terminated, right? Maybe I had the terminated listing pulled up. Is that possible?
Put it up. There it is. August 27th was off a day. But motivated seller though. Very motivated seller. Come on. Come on. You know, Dan, that property to me, I looked at it. No backyard, siding on the back, cookie cutter short, you know, you could reach out and grab a donut from your neighbor, front end, back and side. It's no more than 840 to
Oh, this one's crazy too, Mark.
So
Started in February, 1148. Then it got terminated in April. And then they relisted it in April for 998, and then terminated it again at the end of May, relisted it at 9999, higher than they already were.
Yeah.
Went down to 950, and now we're terminated again.
Yeah.
You think the agent changed?
No. So when we look again, most of these are all out of town agents for one. So maybe the buyers are being smart and saying, you know what, pricing is a mess out there, which I think it's a big mess. Maybe I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
Well, right now they haven't come back up.
Right. I'm just gonna wait for a while because the pricing is very, 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 very skewed right now. they're too high for what the market is willing to pay right now. And we can look through some solds any day of the week and say, oh, 7, 8 days it sells. If it's priced probably for the market, I really believe there's buyers out there ready to buy. But when you have the abundance of inventory that's just sitting there rotting away and nothing being done, and 28% of your inventory is being terminated, and then most of it's being relisted, the price points still aren't sharp enough, Diane, on some of this product.
Well, you know, even here, $9.99, $9.79, $9.49, Monarchy is a pretty nice street.
But is it worth $1 million?
4-bed, 4-bath. Pretty freaking nice, Mark.
Yeah.
Right?
There's an abundance of inventory in those higher ranges. When we go to make sure we talk about it, we look
Like
at
it's done well, like it's move-in ready.
stated, it's clean, it's presented well.
I don't think it's dated.
Well, I do.
How do you figure?
Well, look at the countertops, look at the bathrooms.
Well, the kitchen isn't.
No,
This
no,
is like this. Oh, I don't know. It could be laminate. It's hard to tell.
it is. It ain't quartz or granite.
Yeah, these cupboards though, like even at Hunter, I had those. A lot of people chose that. I gotta get this dog something. I mean, I don't think that bathroom, like that one's updated.
It's 2 piece. It should be.
Like a countertop to me isn't. It's nothing.
But someone's going to.
It's not even that much money anymore to do it.
Well,
But it's a
2,000
pretty big flipping house.
2,000 square feet, maybe 22.
Yeah.
Right?
On Monarchy.
Yeah. Well, but the buyer has their choices in that range because there's so much inventory.
Gonna drive me to drink.
So, you know, we keep going through all these all day long. We're seeing the same thing.
Well, talk about this one. November.
Yeah, I can't see the address. Let me see. On Mapleton, busy streets. 979.
Started at over a million.
Yeah, 1,700,000. Good luck. And this is common, folks. This is, as you've seen, everyone we're pulling up, it's telling a story. It's telling a story, telling a story. So if you're a buyer out there, make sure your agent is doing these things and pulling all the history up and knowing what's going on with the property. It's always tells us a story. And I'm telling you right now, there's a ton of inventory in that 9 to 1 million range. And we're going to go through the July sales when we're done, just to back up what we're talking about. Like I'm shocked that in 21 days, we have 165 terminations. And so here's another side. Okay, we're coming into a fall market in a few weeks, fair to say. As soon as things settle down with the kids going back to school, sports tryouts, all that good stuff. Now there's going to be more inventory. Pricing has to be dead on today. I say it every video.
This one is they're smoking something.
There we go. Look at it. Back into 985. Are they crazy?
I don't know.
Like, obviously there's an apartment there because it talked about the retrofit. That ain't happening.
This is not a big house.
No.
Like they've done some rentals, but this house is not. It's a side split. It's not big.
It's not. Good luck on the price. It's not happening. Not happening.
They wouldn't even, I don't even know if they get 850.
No, I don't think so either. And no one wants a basement apartment. So I think we've had enough going through terminations. I think our viewers get a good idea. I mean, you could keep bantering.
Well, put it this way, we haven't seen one. Well, sorry, out of all the ones that we kind of looked through, there was one that didn't get relisted.
Yeah. Yeah.
All the rest they're all relisted.
They are, right? 988.
This one's just been terminated and not relisted at all.
Right.
They're probably going to rent it out again because they had it for lease as well.
I didn't get my price, so I'll go back to the landlord stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Too much risk there today. This one's been listed forever. He's all over the map.
Well, this one might come back up too, because it was just terminated yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go to the
So
spread. So go through July numbers. So let's just go to the range, the price, the solds versus the inventory for July. Yeah. So is it fair to say, Diane, that we've seen a lot of the terminations in these 600 to 800K range? Quite a
we
bit.
actually did see a lot in here.
Huge, huge.
Huge amount right
Right.
in here. Yeah.
So keep that number there. So in saying that, so I'm going to combine these 121 plus 79. It's 200. Give me 1 second so I don't mess anything up. So out of these two ranges, Dan, between the 6 and 800K range, there's 200 list. This is we're demonstrating to. We don't have accurate numbers from because we don't have the sales for right now, August, but we're gonna role play for the viewers of seeing what is going on. We've seen a lot of terminations in these ranges. We've seen inventory building up in these lower ranges, and we went through a lot of prices too that are overinflated. So right now, 43%, Diane, of the sales between 6 and 800K are selling. That's it. 43%.
Well, the other issue though is that we had how many actives did you say? 121 and 79 is
200. I already did 200.
it's 200 and 4 pages. It was 3.5 pages is almost 80.
Right.
Were canceled and relisted. So that cancel and relist it's a strategy to try to get something going because nothing's going, nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening, Dan, because the pricing is wrong. You can relist as much as you want to freshen things up, but if your price isn't accurate for what the market is willing to jump on it for, you're wasting your time.
I don't even know if it's that. I just think right now
Yeah.
that there's the buyers aren't full of piss and vinegar. They're not here right now.
Yeah, but what happens? What happens? So in saying that, though, what happens? I can go back and pull up 5 listings out of whatever in August. We'll do that, and from the sales, and things are selling in 3 or 4 days, and we go, that sold pretty quick. Oh, why? The price is right. So when you got 57% of the inventory between 6 and 8 sitting there and rotting, and you have an abundance of that being terminated, and really we're not seeing much difference. We're trying different games. Oh, we're going to take it down to $7.99, but last month we want $9.49. Like,
listen, in the winter time, we had this exact same discussion, and I told you on my 3 listings, I didn't lower one of them because lowering it 20 grand wasn't going to do anything.
but that's in the winter time.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're almost in the same kind of market now, I feel, right? In August, right now.
But I think, well, it's holiday time. It's wrapping up. Now we're going to back to school. But
And I'm hearing that the feds might cut by 0.5, not 0.25.
yeah. Well, I hope they get aggressive, but I don't know.
If that happens, what's going to happen?
I know what's going to happen. Sellers are going to leave things where they are, and not much is going to happen.
Yeah, but our buyer's going to come back.
They're not going to come back and pay these prices that the sellers want, Diane.
Yeah, but they won't, Mark, you know what? They won't have to. Because what's going to happen now, and if the buyers do come back and the prices remain the same, buyers are just going to come in at a lower price. They're not going to sell at these prices anyway. So if I'm listed at 750 or right now, and the buyers come back, they're going to negotiate. So what am I going to get? 710?
All right. So I disagree with you because we've just gone through 57% of the range isn't selling between 6 and 8. So are the buyers going to those properties to negotiate? They go right away. If I want to see a listing with someone, want to see a listing, and they give me 10 listings, and I'm going, what's your budget? Whatever. And I'm going through them going, let's avoid this one. Let's avoid this one because they're out to lunch on price, and look at it.
Okay. Well, to me, 20 or 30,000 above isn't out to lunch. 100 to 150 is.
I think it is in this market. 20 or 30. Whoa. So
People don't have a range of, okay, like if their limit's 650, it's 650.
let's put
Am
this,
I gonna look at stuff at 610, 20, 30? Yeah. And
let's,
40 and 50? Yeah.
okay, let's put this to you. So this is Bibby. So you're saying I could have had a 20 to 30 gain range there, people negotiate. So we listed 649. So you're saying at 679, people would come?
No, because their purchase limit is 650.
Yeah, but, okay,
Like when I put a listing up, I tell my client on realtor.ca, the price limits go by $50,000 increments.
yeah,
So I never would list at 655 or 660. That's foolish because you're going to now compete with everybody that's at 700. So now when I'm looking at listings on Realtor, the ones at 700 look a lot better than mine. And if the person is looking up to 700, they can afford up to 700.
I agree. But we can't tell, I would never tell a viewer, I'd never tell a seller today to go 20 or 30 over because I think people can come and negotiate the shit out of you.
No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if I was sitting there at 749 and I was looking for a certain property, I've had clients where I tell them, let's go look for the listings that have been sitting there. We can't find anything in your price range. Let's go look at ones 10, 20 grand higher and negotiate them down to your price range because they've been sitting there.
You can try that for sure. And sometimes it works. I'm not saying that it doesn't. I think gets some sellers frustration gets in there, but I keep saying the damn thing over and over. Every video we do is the pricing is so wrong and it keeps proving itself over and over and over again all the time. And now we've talked about, we used to do these videos back in the beginning of 2023 and it was only be the higher ranges that would beat the shit out of. Now we're beating the shit out of every range because the pricing is so wrong.
Well, my listing now, we were getting showings at the beginning. We're not now. And I think it's priced right. It's actually priced on the low side.
I just think it's because it's property type. It's a duplex.
Yeah.
I think you're priced fine with that based on the sales that I'm seeing. It's just that buyer's not there for very much today. That's what I'm thinking. I don't need to adjust the price. I wouldn't adjust the price right now of it with being a slow time and kids going back to school. But I think you're fine. And Bibby had what, 17 showings and 8 or 9 groups to an open house and 2 offers. It was priced right. It wasn't a palace in there. Not at all. Wasn't, that. But I think for a 3-bedroom unit court location with a big backyard like that, 649 was the right price. So obviously the market said it was because we got 2 offers on it. So
I know, but like I saw that one, Jessica did one on I can't remember the name of the street, an open house. And I think it's still sitting there. And she called me from it. She goes, Scott, Diane, this house is so cute. And it was an end with a big yard and it was still sitting there. And I think it was.
Do you know the street?
It's over by the Holgate area.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know that new subdivision that your client wanted to buy in there? You put an offer with Mary.
Oh, Frank's Way? In that area? I love this. I love that little,
Yes.
I like one sold in Frank's Way.
Hold on. Yes, I think it was Frank's Way she was in. And she was like, oh, this is so nice. And it's newer. Was it Frank's Way?
I don't know. That's where we were.
Here's my fast.
620. That's
This
20.
isn't it.
That's not it.
I would have to look under.
There's one that sold on there this week, I thought, in that range. But
Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to find here. And I'm going to pick townhouse in Barrie in the last 10 days.
whatever, sure.
I'll do 14.
Brucker. So there's that one on 88 Brucker that got 705. A year and a half ago, we got 800 grand for the same property.
Yeah, this is it, Mark. I was impressed.
What'd they get for that?
705 maybe.
Mhm.
I'll double check it. It's a newer build there though, eh?
Yeah, but it's 5 years old in that area.
Backyard's beautiful. Backs onto EP. Sorry, 680, buddy.
Yeah, 32 days in the market. Yeah. Yeah. Nice area. Nice area.
Well, it is. She showed me, she told me that it is so cute in here. Like
Yeah.
it's cute.
Took 30 days, but that's okay.
Well, I think that's kind of a low price for that.
Mm.
It was an end as well.
Yeah, but how many times have we seen 10 of selling the sevens now? We're not. So
Well, we
I
actually are. This is what's this is well, we
tell me,
are
tell me.
like Brucker 705, right drive in Midland
Rucker,
730.
Rucker
Oh
was a
my
big one. That was a big,
God. Yeah, there's a lot of low ones.
right. It's odd. So most of them, so we've seen one, Rucker,
Greer 735.
new area though, like pretty decent area, brand new,
Nice, yeah.
great street. So excluding the new ones, yes. Oops. So
This one sold for 650.
where was that? Foresight, yeah, but look at the friggin' layouts. They're small. I like the street, but they're tiny, right?
Yeah.
Like,
I like the 9-foot ceilings.
but it's not roomy.
No.
So let's see what happens in the fall market. I think we need to see some more price reductions in homes to get rid of some of this inventory for one. And then now there's going to be even more competition coming in the next 6 weeks, less than 6 weeks. We're going to get busy till November. Some things not crazy. I'm interested to see what the August numbers are going to be, but we're still, trending double digits down in transactions. So it's going to be interesting to see.
Listen, I'm interested to see what's going to happen here because if it does cut, if they cut by an actual half, we're going to be down 1.25 overall. And that makes a difference.
Let's see if it makes a difference with the buyers. Let's see if it entices them a bit.
Well, yeah, see my thing, if Jessica and the people last week that were doing open houses said there was a lot of people.
Mhm. Yeah, yeah,
So they haven't had a lot of people all year.
yeah. It'd be interesting, but then are we going to see sellers going to be digging their heels in more too? Oh, now we're going to come rushing back. I still think there's a big discrepancy of what a buyer wants to pay today and what a seller will accept today. Where's the happy medium? We haven't figured it out in this market. That's what I
No,
think.
no, I don't think so.
All right, well, that was good. I think it sort of viewers some information, a lot of inventory, price it right.
Yep.
Okay.
See ya.
Yeah. Bye.